Hey, hey, what's going on out there? Mr. Real Talk in the building, baby. How y'all doing out there? A lot of y'all out there still probably full as a tick, ain't you? I can dig it. I can dig it, baby. Yeah. What's going on out there? Mr. Real Talk. Yeah, some of y'all at work. Some of you are not at work. Some of you chilling. Maybe about to go back for some leftovers. You understand? Uh, but you see what I want to talk to you about today. What's today? It's Black Friday, right? It's Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Now, a lot of y'all may have seen the video I did for yesterday and for all the other days like yesterday, Thanksgiving, which when I brought it out that Thanksgiving was for murderers, thieves, and rapists. That's what it's about. And today, I'm bringing out another one, okay? And don't be trying to look all up under my joint, you know what I'm saying? But I got the good Scully on the day, you understand? It ain't really cold out here, but it's a little, a little Nipsey Russell out this joint. You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, Black Friday. All right, so we already done established, you know, and if you already know this, I'm sure, but if you don't know it, go and check out my other video. Thanksgiving is for murderers, thieves, and rapists. Go check that out, and then you can come back and finish this up. All right, because what you're gonna find, being as though Thanksgiving is for murderers, thieves, and rapists, which it definitely is. Okay, it's definitely for murderers, thieves, and rapists. Oh, I can't forget people who like to enslave people, people who did enslave people. Okay, that's who Thanksgiving is for. They're thankful for all the hell that they was able to raise. Okay, and then inevitably, inevitably, Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. Okay, so let me once again, at Mr. Real Talk, we dig uh more than just surface deep. You understand? We don't just take on things as a on the surface basis because we're smart enough to know that there's much more than meets the eye. Okay? Now, Black Friday, once again, the day after Thanksgiving. As if I have to say this again, but I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to say it again one more time before I move forward. You know why? Because a lot of you so called black people, so called Negroes, so called African Americans, and you niggas, a lot of y'all. So, you know what? Hold up. Matter of fact, scrap all that, you know what I'm saying? What I was about to say doesn't even matter. I'm just about to get straight to it. Black Friday, they always told you that it was about coming out and getting the latest electrical gadget, uh, getting the latest household appliance, uh, maybe buying that new car, maybe buying Christmas gifts, if you will. But whatever you're buying, they're telling you on Black Friday, you are going to get an amazing deal. I mean, a deal so good that it's going to knock your socks off. A deal so good that you are not going to be able to resist. You're going to have to come out and spend your money, and you're going to spend a lot of it because you're getting a huge deal. Okay? Okay? But what they don't tell you, and when I say they, Look, I'm gonna clear this up because a lot of people you say, well, who is they? Who is they? You got a lot of people going around saying they. I'm gonna make this real clear. Just like I told you that Thanksgiving was for murderers, thieves, and rapists. Okay? And who instituted that? It was, oh, you guessed it. You guessed it. The European invaders, not explorers, the European invaders who are terrorists, who are killers, who are rapists, anything else? Oh, yeah, putting people into slavery. Hmm. Hmm. That's who instituted Thanksgiving, okay? And come around to Black Friday, guess what? Guess who instituted Black Friday, y'all? Let me give you 5 seconds to figure it out. Don't all chime in at once now. Don't all chime in at once. Guess who instituted Black Friday, y'all? And while y'all trying to guess that one, hey, shout out to all my subscribers out there. Shout out to all the subscribers of Mr. Real Talk. Shout out to all you so-called black people, you so-called Negroes, you so-called African Americans, and niggas. Shout out to all of y'all. And shout out to the people who are even not so-called black people. You're not so-called Negroes. You're not so-called African Americans. And you're not so-called niggas, as we're more affectionately known. But if you're watching this, shout out to you too. Hey, shout out to anybody who's taking time to watch this video, okay? I want you to like this video. Don't just watch it. Hit that like button when you see this jump. Share this video because you're getting real talk, okay? Now back to the question, though. You got the answer for me? Do anybody got the answer for me? Who instituted Black Friday? Okay, well, I'm about to tell you. Because you acting like you don't know this. So somebody like me got to come out and just, all I got to do is just give you a slight nudge and you're going to be falling right into the truth, okay? If you're not careful coming around me, all I'm going to do is give you the slightest push or the slightest nudge and you're going to fall right into the truth, man. So, who instituted it? I'll tell you. The same people who instituted Thanksgiving, the European terrorists, the European invaders, also known as pilgrims and Christians. Yes, yes. Bloodthirsty killers is what they should just call them because that's what they were and that's what they still are, okay? Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. Just like I told you in the Thanksgiving video. Thanksgiving is for murderers, rapists, thieves, and people who like to put people into slavery. And where's the proof? I told you. Those people who came over here and did that, the European invaders, they had children, y'all. And their children, you can find them walking around you every day. You can find them having a fit when black people won't salute the flag. They're right there. Those are the children of Christians who raped, murdered, and stole this land. That's them right there. You walking around them every single day. And those are people who instituted Black Friday. Black Friday is about having a great sale and an auction of Negroes. You so-called Negroes, you so-called black people, you so-called African Americans, and yes, you niggas, you are what Black Friday is all about. It is about your tail. It is about your hide. And I'm spelling that H-I-D-E, your hide, your behind. That's what Black Friday is about, okay? The European terrorists, the European invaders, the people who, for all likelihood, intents, and purposes, committed genocide to the Native Americans and stole their land. They made up Black Friday so they could sell you for cheap. That's what it's about. Selling you in bulk. Selling the Negro, or you so-called niggas, selling you as many as he can at a time. That's what Black Friday is about. Step right up. Get your big, fat, strong nigger right here. 6'2", 245 pounds. This boy can run. This boy is strong. This nigger is yours. $1.50. That's what was going on at Black Friday. Step right up. We've got a nigger woman right here. She's about 5'10", 125 pounds. Very easy on the eyes. Maybe she can work inside or outside. She'll do whatever you want. You can beat her whenever you want. 115. Going, gone. Sold to the European terrorists right here. That's what Black Friday is about. And you so-called black people, you so-called Negroes, you so-called African Americans, and you niggas, you need to understand when you coming out here going to Black Friday, what you're doing is celebrating your ancestors getting beat, raped, and whipped. Okay? And just think about this. Back-to-back days. Yesterday, you celebrated the European terrorists conquering and destroying the Native Americans and putting them into slavery. That's what Thanksgiving about. Now here today, Black Friday, you celebrating the European terrorists conquering and destroying you and your people, putting you into slavery on them slave ships, making you work like a dog, okay? That's what you celebrate. That's what Black Friday is about. So when you go out there, you getting them good sales at the electronics store and they calling it Black Friday. Why it gotta be called Black Friday? I'm buying an electronic. Why is this Black Friday? Because Black Friday is about selling niggas to the European terrorists. That's what Black Friday is about, and that's what you're celebrating. I know you're gonna say, you know what? This guy's crazy. He's off his rocker. Why is he talking about? I don't want to hear that. You know what? That's what's wrong with a lot of us so-called black people, so-called Negroes, so-called African Americans, and yes, you niggas. That's what's wrong with us. We don't like to hear the truth, man. We love a lie, man. And you know why we love a lie? Because we've been terrorized. Just like the Native American Indians were terrorized by the European devils, the terrorists who murdered 77 million Native Americans, stole their land, stole their identity. And you know what? You don't even know. You so-called Negroes, they did the same thing to you. And Black Friday is a celebration of it, okay? They celebrate your destruction every day. You don't understand. The European terrorists, the European invaders, they built their wealth on the backs of you so-called black people, you so-called Negroes, you so-called African Americans, and you niggas too. How you think they got everything they got? They raped, robbed, and murdered everything to get everything. If they don't rape, steal, and murder, they won't have anything. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You don't like this, I don't give a damn, okay? I could care less. I could care less if you like this. Because chances are, you know what? If you don't like this, that you are a European terrorist, okay? And if you're not, then that means that you are basically, you're a coon, okay? Because only a coon would hate somebody who's trying to look out for them. I'm trying to look out for you. You only been the prey of these monsters for the last 400 years. About time somebody try to look out for you. Ain't nobody else looking out for you. And matter of fact, check this out. I'm about to get up off of here because I know a lot of y'all out there, I mean, not my subscribers. My subscribers know better. They know what's going on out there, okay? And if they don't, if they haven't tightened up yet, eventually they will tighten up. That's why you're sitting here watching this video, because you want Mr. Real Talk right here. Because you know I'm bringing it to you real. The things I'm bringing to you, you can check them out. Matter of fact, why don't you go on Google if you got the courage? Because most of you so-called Negroes out there, you scared out of your mind. I mean, a lot of y'all big and tall. You might have muscles and all that. You might have guns, all that. But you Negroes are scared to death to use your mind. You're scared to death to look in the mirror and see who and what you truly are. You're scared to death to stop lying to yourself, man. And you are afraid of your slave master. I don't care what none of y'all say. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't go along with him. At some point in time, the real got to be real. You got to be real. You can't go along with it. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. But I'm about to get up out of here. If y'all want to check that out, go on Google, because that's, I mean, it's no excuse to be ignorant of certain things. Go in there and type in Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? It was real heavy around 1850, 1851. I mean, it was really heavy, man. So y'all go ahead, have yourselves a lovely afternoon, a lovely evening, and I'm out. Mr. Real Talk.